So I always want to make sure that my clients are connected with me on a weekly basis. They know what I'm doing, they know where their money is going, what is happening, what's being created, and just making them feel comfortable with what's being put online. Everything goes through an approval process, and they just kind of feel like there's still control a little bit, but I'm taking care of it. So that relationship build is one of the most important things for me.
Today we speak with Erin Gagnon. She's the owner of a digital marketing agency called Focus Digital. She is a military spouse and her husband served 10 years in the United States Marine Corps. Let's jump right into it.
Well, I'm really excited about this episode, my first military spouse on the show. Something new that we implemented this year, but I know there's a lot of value in what military spouses do and what they mean to holding the family together. So thanks for joining us, Erin.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So what is Focus Digital and what do you guys do?
So Focus Digital is a digital marketing company. So anything online, websites, content, social media kind of deal, email, and the list goes on. But if it's online, we do it. And our biggest thing is helping small business owners be found online. So, they're busy running their business, so let us take care of your digital marketing. So let us focus on your digital marketing. And so that's our biggest focus, is making sure that they can be found online and they can stay competitive.
That's awesome. So what do you think is the biggest thing that a small business is missing when they're doing their marketing? I mean, a lot of them, they're good at what they do.
Right.
But they don't even understand the marketing side of things.
Some of them are not even online, so that's the biggest thing, is they don't have an online presence. And then I think the other part is that when they do go online, they're kind of sporadic all over, because they're like, oh, I'll just be on every single platform, but then they're not posting regularly, hopefully you can edit that. Posting on a regular basis. They're not, they're not either posting at all, or they're not even mobile friendly. Maybe their website hasn't been updated and it's just not a mobile friendly website. And so they're just not staying up to date with what is in demand for being online today.
What's something that's unique about Focus Digital that maybe another marketing company wouldn't offer to a small business? So
one of the biggest things when I started this was to make sure that I created a really good relationship with my clients. I've heard a lot of horror stories that companies, they just come in, you meet them once, and then you don't even know what they do, and you just feel like you're paying them and you don't really see any return on investment. You're sending them a check and you're wondering, where is it going? Can I talk to someone? And you just kind of feel trapped. So I always want to make sure that my clients are connected with me on a weekly basis. They know what I'm doing, they know where their money is going, what is happening, what's being created, and just making them feel comfortable with what's being put online. Everything goes through an approval process, and they just kind of feel like there's still control a little bit, but I'm taking care of it. So that relationship build is one of the most important things for me. So they feel completely confident and comfortable when I create things for them or make things happen.
Absolutely. So why did you decide to get started in marketing? Is it something that you've done your whole life, or something that you just fell into?
I kind of fell into it. I actually wanted to do event planning for a while. I went to college, that's where I started, was event planning. Then I realized how much I hated it. I was like, oh, I could do this on the side or something. And I started taking some marketing classes, and I realized this is really cool. There's a problem and I find a solution, and there's all different ways that we can find that for them. And I think just that research element, and then analytics, and then creation, and taking something from the start and seeing it to the finish is just incredible. So I kind of fell into it early college years, and I've just been going since.
What was it like when you first got starting your own business, that is?
Unreal.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to start my own business. I just didn't know when and what, I always thought one day that I'll be a CEO. I just know it. Just didn't know when it actually happened. And when the pandemic hit, I noticed a lot of people, especially small businesses, were struggling because they weren't online or they weren't consistent online. So I'm like, I can help them, and that just kind of was the universe telling me it's time to do this, and you can help them. You're trustworthy, you know what you're doing, you're hardworking, make it happen. So I did.
And I know you're very resourceful, but what was that process like for you to start your business in the middle of the pandemic?
I think it seemed overwhelming at first. Any type of like LLC paperwork seemed just like scary, like, oh, government paperwork. But being able to reach out to just people who've done that already and say, hey, like, if I have questions or what did you do, how was it? Realizing that it takes under 5 minutes to even fill out. It wasn't even that scary. Just taking things step by step, reaching out to friends and asking, hey, does this look okay? Does this read all right? Is this even like possible? Do you think someone would pay for this? Would they like that? Practicing on friends when I'm selling myself, and just taking it one step at a time and being okay to make mistakes and fail, learn from them and own up to it and then grow from that.
That's awesome. I mean, that's what a lot of businesses like, be real.
Yeah.
One of the things that we had a conversation about too was you are involved with a few nonprofits. What are some of the organizations that you're a part of in your company that you'd like to share with the audience?
Yeah, so they're pretty much all veteran nonprofits, but we are involved with the Wisconsin Veterans Chamber of Commerce. I help them out with their Veterans Light Up the Arts and the Business Conference every year. Those two are very important to me. I'm very big into the arts and the healing aspect of that, and the business conference is always a big thing. And then Bunker Labs, I'm always talking with Jesse, seeing how I can help them in any way with their veteran entrepreneurs and offering any type of like marketing discussions or help. And then Veterans for Political Innovation is a newer one, working with Voters First Wisconsin to get Final Five voting in. So I am, whether it's web pages or some type of social media, doing something for them.
That's awesome. I mean, that's a great way to get your name out there too,
Right.
is working with nonprofits and volunteering your time. I know spouses, just like veterans, we love to serve
Yeah.
and continue. So last question here, how can people find you in Focus Digital?
Our website is gofocusdigital.com, and our Instagram and our handle is gofocusdigital. So we are on Instagram, YouTube, and soon to be Pinterest one of these days. But a lot of our channels have free marketing advice. So if you are a business owner and you're just looking for kind of tips for anything, it's probably on there. So go give us a follow. And my website, I also have a blog and email if you want to reach out to me, if you want to connect. On LinkedIn, definitely reach out to me. And yeah, that's how you can find me.
If you made it this far, odds are you got some value from this video. Don't forget to check out a short clip of a previous interview I did here, or check out this episode here. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate your support.